This isn't just my business card to the world, it's also useful for clients and prospects and those who are just interested. So you're going to go to lmichellesmith.com. First thing you'll need to know is in the About section, there's a downloadable media kit. It needs a little bit of a refresh, but it'll do for now if you want to share with someone who's interested in knowing all about me and all the aspects of my business. And then you can also go to No Silos Communications, where you'll learn more about the company. In news, you're going to see where there's coverage. You can also click here and get other news that isn't in the media announcements from the company. On the speaking tab, this is very important, okay? So we're going to click through here. And you'll see my speaker reel. You'll see 3 buttons. Of course, anyone can call. You can submit a speaker request. You can download my speaker sheet. You can request a workshop. Here it's going to give you my speaking philosophy and the topics that I cover. Over here, you're going to see upcoming appearances. That's important for anyone who's like, well, is she going to be in my city? If you want to meet me, let me know, okay? Because it's there. Some of these are virtual. Most are in person. And then towards the bottom here for reference, we have previous engagements, which is pretty important, I believe, because anyone who's thinking about hiring me will want to know where I've been before. So this stretches all the way back to 2019. Okay? We're going to go back to the speaking tab. You'll see here's another way to get to the requests for speaking and workshops. Under the NSC Coaching tab, you're going to see that you can log into the coaching portal. This is so important, okay? So this is getting you to the nsc.coaching.com site. You understand the importance of this. We're going to go on and click just so you can see. It takes you off the site. But if you plug in your email address, it's going to log you on. That's where you can schedule your sessions. That's where we meet by video. That's where you track your goals. That's where you have access to the complete e-learning library for NSC Coaching. Okay, so we'll go back. Also under that tab, here's a description of our executive business and career coaching. We'll go there so you can see. It explains each. And then it teases the shift coaching, which is all about life coaching. And of course, for any leaders who want to start with the life first or leading in their communities. Then there's the shift. This is pretty cool because we're coming up on springtime, and this is about the time that I start doing the healing and hiking one-on-one excursions. And also we have spa experiences. But again, if you just want straight up coaching, you can even visit me at the office, or you can do it virtually like so many people around the country do and around the world. There's a healing and hiking. There's a luxury VIP experience. Both of those happen in Dallas. If you happen to be here, if you want to splurge and do it somewhere near you, let me know. I'm happy to fly that way. Finally, there's the circle. This is group coaching. And folks, this one's really good because if you're already under contract with me, this is free. And I'd love to see more of you take advantage of it. But we meet once a month, but all throughout the month, you'll see that we cover topics. And you get a post every week with journaling prompts. You'll also get leadership tools. And then we meet once a month in the circle. And listen, the circle has moved. Everything has moved. My library has moved. There's no more Slaynet. We sunset that earlier this year in favor of SOAR Academy, which is our next stop. And that's actually where the circle resides, okay? SOAR Academy is the platform where all the learning takes place. whether it's master classes, online workshops, asynchronous or synchronous. And then there's also the communities that are there. So let's click on it. When you cursor over the tab, you'll see there's a member login. All of you are members. If you receive my emails, you're on the list. So that means if you click here, it takes you to soaracademy.nsccoaching.co/member, and you can fill in your email address. And if you don't remember your password, here's a great way to reset it. If you don't have an account, you can create one. Okay. If you aren't a member, this is your opportunity to do it here. SOAR Discern IQ is our DISC assessments, and you know that there are an array of those. The self-assessment, which allows you to get to know your work, behavior, and communication style. And there's a full webinar to go through to understand what it's all about. And there's a place where you can look at the use cases and you can learn more about the workshops. There's some downloads there. I use DISC along with many of my workshops that we do in person, where groups of people, whether they're teams or people from other industries that have come together to do this, can take the DISC ahead of time and it can inform the workshop. And then typically there's one-on-one coaching and analysis of your results. The SOAR Women's Leadership Academy, this is a cohort, and it is just for women. And we typically run it in the spring, but I'm going to skip this year and try again for next year because of what else is going on. And it may happen in the fall or summertime, depending on when my book tour happens. There's the application for the Leadership Academy. Okay. If you want to know about my books, they're all here. The upcoming Call and Response, 10 Leadership Lessons from the Black Church, from Amistad HarperCollins JVL, that's Viola's imprint. You can learn about that. And then you can learn about the other 3 books that I have. One that's currently out there, Yes Please, 7 Ways to Say I'm Entitled to the C-Suite. You can even purchase the book here. The Journal, that is the companion to No Thanks, Slay Every Day, and No Thanks. And if you're interested in my daughter's children's book, it's there as well. For podcasts, we have both the Culture Soup podcast, which is entering its 7th year. Can you believe it? It's crazy. A new short form that lives on my Substack, Her Next Power Move. It's just 10 minutes long, and it's power-packed and focused on leadership tips. And then, of course, where you can contact me. And if you want to request an appointment outside of your coaching, if you're not a client, this is the place to do it. If you are a client, this is the place to do it. And it's not a coaching session. So this will take you directly to my appointment page. And you can fill in what you're interested in. So let's go back to the home page for now and scroll down. Anyone who's interested in anything that I do, this summarizes, and you can click through any of these columns. Here is my short bio. Here is an idea of where I've been featured, the latest media placements. And if you click through, let's click through to this one, you'll see that all of them are archived, as well as blog post. Now, you'll notice that the blog is not featured here anymore, but you can access it in any of these areas where you read the articles. So you can select a category and it will take you there. We're going to do in the news or in the media. That's all the coverage. So that's all you'll see. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the home page. All right. Here we're featuring call and response. You can click there, learn all about it. And again, if people want to work with me, this is a great place to start. This request will come straight through to me and my assistants, and we'll put them on the calendar once we've screened. Now, if you're looking for me on social media, this is a great place to start. My Instagram, my YouTube, and my LinkedIn are all here. You also need to know that I'm on Blue Sky. I'm also on Threads. Of course, I'm on Substack. And we have feeds. This is from the blog, which we don't really call a blog. So whenever I post something newsworthy or just leadership tips and offerings in SOAR Academy, it's all going to be here. Here you can even sign up for Flight Path, which is my leadership newsletter. No nonsense, no selling, just tips. Here's YouTube. And of course, you can subscribe here. And here's Instagram. You can do the same. All the information you need. You want to click there. It's going to take you to another form. There's phone number, address, and credits. All the beautiful photography is by Price Photography. It's my brother-in-law, and he's been the keeper of my image since 2002, and he's amazing. My stylist, BE Studios, asked me about Brittany and Desiree Phillips, who does my makeup here locally. All right, that's the website. If you have any questions, reach out. I'm always available. I'll see you online.